Nigerian Air was trending on Tuesday after members of the Senate Committee on Aviation expressed dissatisfaction at the unveiling of the purported national carrier. The launch of Nigeria Air with just one aircraft on the last working day of the Buhari administration on May 26, 2023, was declared by the chairman of the House Committee on Aviation, Nolim Naji, a fraud after major stakeholders in the deal between the federal government and Ethiopian Airlines denied knowledge of the launch. SACOL, which the Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, named as one of the shareholders of the 46%, said to belong to Nigerian institutional investors, denied at the House session that they had anything to do with the airline and that the shareholders announced by the minister did not contribute a dime to the purported airline. They also claimed that every expenditure came from the federal government. The MD of the Nigeria Airspace Management Agency also stated that the aircraft which the minister brought in as Nigeria Air was a chartered Ethiopian aircraft and that the aircraft does not belong to the national carrier. ICRC, the body which gives the final compliance certificate to government businesses, has not given approval to the Ministry of Aviation to carry on with the national carrier due to the pending court order filed by AON. They claim that the House Committee meeting that they knew nothing about the launch of the Nigeria airline. I mean, this has caused a lot of reactions on social media. You know, Ayo, I'd like to come to you on the story. A lot of questions here. I mean, the fact that SACOL had pulled out, saying that, you know, they had nothing to do with the airline. I mean, what does that signify? I mean, does it mean that the Minister of Aviation had used our taxes for this? I mean,
what they said was that they were not invited to the unveiling, so they were
But
not
they also
aware.
denied, like you heard me, saying that they did not contribute a dime.
Yes, so people question that. So the billions of naira that have been sent prior to the logo, the unveiling. Earlier on, I'd questioned how much money was spent even for that ceremony. That now, in terms of nomenclature, we're trying to identify whether it was an unveiling or a launch. What we heard was that it was a launch. It was an aircraft that arrived on Nigerian soil, and it had the flag painted on the wings and all that. And there were pictures taken, and people said we were launching something on the 26th of May 2023. Now we find out that it's not even there. Other questions, OG, is that there's an MD, Dapo Olumide,
right.
And people have asked, what office was he working from? Who were his, what staff, who was he reporting to? What was the structure in that particular office? Because they don't have a website. I don't know if they have a registered office. So it just feels like Nigerians were taken for a ride.
Yes, I mean, with all of these approvals lacking, and what are we saying? That the minister went ahead in defiance of the court order. You know, people have been sending tweets. I'll take one more tweet. This is Preach Love, says, since the reps have declared that the Nigeria Air launch is a fraud, I'd like to confirm if Hadi Sirika has been arrested for deceiving Nigerians. I mean, this is actually the point. Kayode, we only have about maybe 30 seconds if you want to add to this really quickly.
Yeah, very quickly. It is a fraud because, like I said, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck,
Absolutely.
then it's a duck. And that's what I was trying to say the other time. This is a complete fraud. The minister has taken Nigerians for a ride. It should be investigated. And this government of President Tinubu should investigate this and make sure that Ministry of Aviation gets the right people within that organization to spell out everything that happened, how much money was spent, how much. I mean, imagine the thing you walked through that was supposed to be one. Each one was costing so many millions. It's unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
I mean, we need to know what actually is going on.